kick is up and good and putting one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, fellas, here's a final update on a clash between top 15 teams. Texas pulled out the victory on a day they clearly did not have their best. And that's a testament to those players there in Austin. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. Always fun to see two of the game's better teams duke it out at this point of the season. A good barometer, fellas, for both coaches.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. They'll keep it on the ground. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. The Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give to the tailback. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now the play fake. Here's a heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Out of the gun to give to the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. He'll try to really get into this one. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Running back searching for a hole. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Turns it loose. He's got it on the left. He's loose. Touchdown, Warrior. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer. Right in the breadbasket. Nice play. Nice pitch and catch.
Did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thompson. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. New Mexico State to the line after picking up the 1st down. He'll do it himself. Breaks into the open. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking up the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Quarterback on the keeper. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. He'll keep it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The give to the back. What a tough-minded, hard-edged run. He gets it to the 24. And the Rainbow Warriors are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Never a doubt. And that lead grows even bigger. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. New Mexico State lines up quickly. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Wilson. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The Rainbow Warriors can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Out of the backfield, he's open. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw on first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about.
Illegal forward pass.
The forward pass used to be illegal in football. That one still is. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And it slips just inside that right upright. And now the lead is even bigger. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. He'll bring it out. It's Thompson. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Men, nice to see you actually showed up for today's broadcast in paradise, given all there is to do there in Honolulu. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver. His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed, he simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's say aloha once again to the guys inside Aloha Stadium.
The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. He'll bring it out. It's Thompson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Punt is on its way. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. The fair catch just inside the 40. Handoff to the lone back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. They get to him as he throws. They make the stop, but how about the shot this sophomore quarterback took as he delivered the ball? They'll run the sneak for it. The kick is on its way. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. Under fire. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He's going to fire deep. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. They go to the wide receiver screen. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. And the Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Pocket breaking down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And that is a major reason why this team is losing the football game. They can't protect the quarterback. They can't generate big plays in the passing game because up front, they're getting beaten time and time again.
The Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great. They got to somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah.
Oh, he wants it all. Grabs it inside the 15. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game.
And, man, it has got to be so rewarding as an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. And that's exactly what we saw there. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open receiver.
They didn't just jumpstart that drive. They've electrified it, and now they've got a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Illinois came away with the win today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Champaign had to sweat things out for much of the second half. Could have been better, but it certainly could have been worse. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these
Picked off. What a play to set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's why as quarterbacks you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
The Hawaii offense returns to the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. He'll take a shot to the end zone, and it's picked off.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Aggies now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight up front. They're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but, man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let us find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
New Mexico State will be forced to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He will make the fair catch just a few yards shy of midfield. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Got his man on the outside. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The sure hands, it's Wilson. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Jukes his way from work. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. He'll do it himself. There he goes. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a 1st down. The Rainbow Warriors have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
And the Rainbow Warriors have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Had to throw it before he wanted.
This offensive line is going to have to shore up this pass pro, guys. The last play they took a sack. This one they allow a hit on the QB, which forces the incompletion. 3rd down, you're going to be throwing it right here, you think. So O-line's got to step up.
So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
The Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he feels the heat coming in and burns him up. Another sack.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, 3rd and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the 3rd downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on 1st and 2nd or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this is killing this offense.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. A fair catch is made right at the 50. Great field position for the offense. Guys, it is Hawaii who will carry the lead to the quarter break. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the 3rd quarter stats will show you. As we enter the 4th quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So 1st down will open up the final period. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. flips it out in the flat. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Outside the pocket, lets it go. He makes a catch. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Quick handoff. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Unleashes one. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. They go right back to him. And they're able to get him down, but not before he gets to the 2. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job on it.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hawaii.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten, and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. USC put together a breathtaking performance inside the Coliseum. And how do you not liken it to the way Leinart and Bush and Lendale White and Dwayne Jarrett used to just annihilate teams? No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires deep on the run. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Fears the pressure. Looking for room at the 25. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Williams.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. The inside handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Leaves it with the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And these edge rushers, man, they're so athletic nowadays. They can get to the quarterback, bend that corner so quickly, get him on the ground before he knows what hits him. How about that defensive end and that speed off the edge?
The Rainbow Warriors will punt it away on 4th down. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And, man, this offense just keeps trying to find something to go well. They're down so big. There's still time on the clock. Maybe they can put something together, but so far today, this has been ugly.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. They'll look to pin him deep. Let's see what he can do with it. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to... Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Another sack by this defense, but how about this QB? He continues to get back up every single time, still leading his team, still staying positive, still putting them in a good position to win this football game.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Working that left side now, and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. And the Rainbow Warriors decide to punt it away. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Tight end now in motion. The give out of the gun. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. And the Aggies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Looking for space, it's Phillips.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm. And we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down the field. Defense was not giving anything up. What a great game plan coming in, and this was just total domination.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.